Hey guys, welcome to Sparkling Profits. My name is Caleb. I am the owner of a post-construction cleaning company, as well as a general upkeep and maintenance company. We started, believe it or not, only 3 years ago, and we went from zero to at this point, over $1 million in revenue. What I want to do is show you how we did that and give you the 3 or 4 steps process to actually scale and grow your construction cleaning company or your commercial cleaning company. And so today we're not going to go into all of the details, but I want to give you a very more broader look of the things that you need to be looking forward to really scale and to grow your company. So the first thing, if you haven't already done this already, is that you got to actually form a company, especially when it comes to commercial cleaning. You definitely need to have some form of an entity. So that can be an LLC. There's many things that you can find on Google where you can get it for, you can either do it yourself or you can hire someone to do it for you just for a nominal fee, $39.49. So definitely do that as the first step. The second part is actually, how do we acquire the business? What's the first step? Now, completely honestly, the first way I got my contract was just going what I would like to call door to door, but really going from construction site to construction site. So I'm in the Alabama area, and there's a lot of construction within the different cities within this area. So I would just go directly. If I saw a construction site or something that was growing up, I would just go in and ask them, hey, have you awarded your construction cleaning contract out yet? And a lot of times they will say, okay, you need to speak with this project manager, or you need to speak with the superintendent. And many times they're already on site. And a lot of the answers that I received was, no, we have not. And so when you get that response, you say, well, can I put in a quote? And they want to do that because, they're nearing their end of their project, or they know that's something they're going to have to do, and they're happy to have someone to go ahead and give them that quote. And so that is by far one of the most easiest ways of starting this project. It's just literally just going to the construction sites that you might be seeing as you're traveling around getting groceries or going to the store. You might see something going up, drop in, ask to speak to the superintendent, ask to speak to a project manager, and boom, before you know it, you have your first contract. The exciting thing about construction cleaning, and if you're just doing commercial cleaning or janitorial cleaning, the difference about this is that you have usually a much larger lump sum payment that you get at the very onset of your work. So if you have a project that might take a week or two to complete, you get all of those funds, $5,000, $10,000, immediately upon completion, instead of having to wait 6 to 12 months to receive that same amount of money that you would have just gotten within the first 1 or 2 weeks of completing a project. The other advantage of that is that depending on what you're cleaning, a lot of times the owner will need ongoing maintenance or ongoing cleaning afterwards. And you can capitalize on that. And so not only do you get a big sum of money up front, you also get the ongoing work in the future as well. And this is something that really added on to our growth. And so besides just going door to door, another way of getting these contracts is to actually just do simple searches. And so on Google, one of the things that I would type, depending on the size or scale of it, we're in 2023 now, I would type in 2022 construction cleaning projects. And what that would enable me to do is it would show me a list of things that started in 2022, the construction that started during that time, and most likely that is now available in 2023. It's been a year since it's been built, and then sometimes these things take a long time, so you want to kind of catch them when the construction is nearing completion, so that you can have work that starts more readily available. And so that is one thing that I did as well, and you'd be surprised on what you can find quickly on Google. Once you find the project, you can do a search of that specific retail store or hotel or whatever it might be, do a search on it on Google and discover who the general contractor is. I would just call their office and boom, say, hey, I saw that you all have a project out here in this city. Wanted to know who is the project manager and if I could speak with them. They'll give you their number, they'll give you an email, and you say the same thing. Hey, have you awarded out your construction cleaning debt, and they'll get back with you. Very simple things. You don't need to spend a ton of money. You don't need to spend a lot of time. It's very straightforward to find these projects, and they're everywhere. It's literally recession proof. And so the last aspect of it is, how do I do the work? You know, obviously you're looking at some bigger projects and you want to have something that you're not going to have to do all the cleaning yourself. So one of the methods that we've used to quickly, and I think this has been one of our secrets of really growing astronomically, is the use of subcontractors. And so these are people that a lot of times might already have experience in cleaning, that may not just have the ability to get contracts, and you reach out to them and they actually do the cleaning for you. And how do you find those things? I have a whole free ebook that I developed that lists all of that out, but some of the best ways of doing it is, number one, you can always use your friends and family. I hear a lot of people say that. I've not personally used that myself, but that is something you can do. But another way of outreach is, number one, through Facebook groups. If you do quick searches on Facebook, you can say my state, cleaners or cleaning subcontractors. There's a lot of people that are looking for, a lot of people that are ready to do something, and you just reach out and you message them and you can talk to them that way. Another way is through Indeed. I've done very simple Indeed posts and gotten more results than I can ever want with either free postings or very minimum spend. And I'm able to meet people that a lot of times already have their own companies, but just don't have the volume yet, and they're looking to grow. And so that, as well as a few other techniques to find subcontractors, that's probably one of the fastest ways of ensuring that you don't get so bogged down on just one project that you're trying to self-perform that you no longer are continuously getting projects. So lastly, after all of that, I would say is to just focus on, again, growing responsibly. And these are things that we can discuss as well as other videos and in our course that we're developing. But that's, how do you deal with cash flow? Meaning, like, if you have a lot of projects going out and you're paying out, how do you make sure that you still have money for yourself as well as for the subcontractors or the employees that you might have? And we answer all of that, and there's a lot of cool techniques that you can use. Some of them being upfront, talking to the general contractor and saying, hey, in order for me to do this job, I'm going to need to be paid immediately upon completion. Or you can even offer them very basic discounts and say, hey, I know this is a $10,000 job. I'm willing to give you a 2% discount if you can pay me upon receipt. And so as soon as when the job's completed, I'll send you the invoice, and boom, you pay me immediately instead of waiting 30 days or so. But I'll give you a discount of 2% off of that. So that would be, I guess, $10,000 would be 200 would be, I guess, 20%. So it'll be $200 basically is what 2% would be, $200. And so you're still getting $9,800 immediately, but instead of having to wait for 30 or 45 days to get that, you're getting that immediately. And so techniques like that, as well as many other financing options that come with owning a business and with having invoices, there's so many different things that you can do if cash flow is a concern for you. So anyway, I hope this helps. I just wanted to provide a broad overview and also just let you know this is something that you can definitely do. It doesn't take much time. It does take commitment, but the rewards are there and it's very profitable. Anyway, look forward to seeing you on the next video. Please hit the subscribe button. We are making many more videos just like this. Thanks. Have a good one.